Well, I'm live, and so I am. There I am. Oh, wait. Yes, which means you don't have to be a medium to see the show. This is great. Okay. Always good to be live. Well, not always. It's not that bad to be dead. Actually, all my friends who have passed on tell me it's really not bad at all. But if you want to interact with this place, you should be live. So, kind of glad that I'm still around to see the big change. Although it does get pretty freaking frustrating, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's just sometimes you just sit there and go, "Hmm, clown world, clown world, clown world." Um, and that's what I've learned to do, really. Hi, I'm Dee Swiger, D Ocean Swiger of D Ocean's Deep Woo, and tonight I thought I would take us on a little trip to New Earth, and some information came across. Um, One of the ways to help people feel a little better about uh, all that's going on is to be rooted in New Earth. But how exactly do you do that? Okay, so we're going to explore that tonight. And I'm going to have a guided meditation. So if you come in during the guided meditation, you're probably going to find nobody talking to you. They're going to be in a guided meditation. So, for those of you into who come across this later on, that's what's happening. And let's see. Well, we have a lot of things going on. April is going to be a heck of a month, let me tell you. Um, April Fools is no kidding. There's going to be a lot of fools in April, let me tell you. Not just day one, but all month, all month long. The way I'm looking at it, it's going to be a lot of, how can I say, foolery. Yeah, deception, trickery, chicanery. Mm. Yep, they're starting to rev up the cashless society. They're trying to kill cash, which does not bode well for people. I mean, everywhere where they've done this, I mean, people's lives have gotten considerably harder because it basically means they can turn the cash off on you. It's no joke. They can dock you whatever they want to dock you. They can use whatever criteria they want to use. And your money will not be yours anymore. Um, they're even talking now about temporary money. You must spend it by a certain time or some such, or it just disappears. So this all is very concerning, I'm sure. And oh, hi, James Ortiz. How you doing? This is all very concerning. We'll find our way through, and it'll be all different in time. But I don't think this is going to work out. No, people are not going to take well to this. So we got a lot of really weird stuff coming in. I just see April as being chain of fools. Just not just one day, but a whole month. Not only that, but guess what? Next month we got a Mercury retrograde coming in. Yay! Oh, isn't that going to be interesting? Yep, which will, I think, start towards the end and then last until, and then part of May. Oh, that's going to be fun. But remember, this is interesting. Mercury retrogrades, depending on who you are, might not affect you as bad as it will affect people in power because they live for all the stuff that Mercury represents. Whereas, you know, a lot of us have other interests, right? But their power and everything is based on all the stuff that Mercury, they pretty much worship Mercury. So when Mercury goes retrograde, it really screws with them. So I bet we're going to see a lot of weird stuff going on, man. It's going to be something to watch. Now, here in Ohio, the weather is the weather. I mean, we have a lot of overcast nights. We could not see the planetary alignment. I hope some of you did see the 5 planets aligning, which was, let me see now, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus, where all the swamp gas comes, all lined up. So get Uranus over there and see the alignment. No. Uranus or Uranus, poor unfortunate planet. No matter how you pronounce it, Uranus. Uranus. It's a little more dignified. Uranus. Still, you can make jokes about that. Poor planet. Sorry, fella. Anyway, yes, and that's the outer planet that's aligning. And we have so many dances in the sky that are going to be really wild. And of course, it's it's nothing to be worried about. I mean, like I said, it's going to look really bad. But after things switch over, finally finish switching over, it's going to be a lot better. We're actually going to be a lot better off than we are now. I mean, right now, we're really not doing that great, are we? But yeah, it switches off and it looks like it switches over, begins to switch over this year. I hope I'm right. Of course, if we do have an actual honest election and we get a different guy, I think most people know who that's going to be. We've got only one front runner. Well, we know that at least financially we're going to be better, but I think he's learned quite a bit since he first came on the political scene. I think he's seen a lot of different sides of the swamp he never thought he'd see. Um, I'm not sure I believe he is part of the swamp. I don't think I do. Um, only in that he went for a political post. I don't really see T-Man as being really part of the swamp. He's too human. I mean, I saw the way he was in East Palestine. He was very human there, not like Grandpa Spudsky, you know. So at least we'd have a president that is human. That would be nice. So I don't know what this one is that we've got now. I don't know what he is. I don't know what to think of him. Anyway, But in any event, we have better things coming. We do have better things coming. And I'm not the only one saying this. This is not just my idea of what's going on. There are many people doing readings on this. Of course, there are some people that are promoting what we call fear porn, and you can listen to that if you want to. But I'm a shaman, and it's up to me to keep the vibe up. That's part of my job. And keeping your vibe up is 100% necessary in these days. Because, like it says in the description of the show, rooting in new earth. Okay, and what does that mean? I'm going to explain that right after the intro. And I'm going to give the people a chance to see the announcement and come on in. So I'll see you in a moment. I'm going to play the intro. Oh, come here, intro. Hi. Well, the lighting right now is different. We've got it's kind of strange. Somehow, I don't think the lighting's making me look that bad tonight. I don't understand why. It seems like it's not looking that bad tonight, so maybe I'll just leave it like this for a bit and see how we go. But we got all of this white behind me now. That's not bad. Okay, so more in the news. Like I said, I've been listening to I listen to a lot of other people's broadcasts too, to see what they're getting, if they're getting the same stuff I am. And because, it runs around in my head, and keep thinking to myself, well, here goes, here I go, am I just making things up because I want it, that, just kind of trying to sort out wishful thinking and so on. But there are ways to determine if it's not. You can, there's other ways, checking with a pendulum and muscle testing and so on and so forth, and seeing if other people are getting a similar message. At this point, many of us who are tuned in are getting a very similar message that we're coming ever closer to a complete changeover. And I really think there's so much more that has to go down, though, before that happens. So I can't say, this is going to be that simple. It's not going to be that simple. It's going to go on a while, a little bit this year. It sort of looks like sometime in the winter, things really shift. They start to shift in the fall, and some things actually do fall, literally. They're gone. Some things vanish. Some people say, and it looks like, remember when I was saying it looks like our money system is about to go down? Well, it has been for a while. But I think it's really going to hit this very soon. I mean, it's already hit in some countries. Some countries have already decided they're not going to use our money anymore. So it's already hit in some ways. It just hasn't really trickled entirely to us. So, yeah, that's going to happen. And it has to happen in order for something new to happen. I think something is already in place that's better, but we may have to go through a little bit of time when things are really weird. So now is not the time to leave your money in banks, for sure, because the banks are going awry and there's no telling how much longer that's going to work out. I'm sure there will be a replacement. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but there will be a replacement. Let's see what else has come up. Yeah, sending our energy in and rooting our energy, as I was saying, rooting our energy into the new earth, or if you want to call it 5D or whatever you want to call it, into the new earth is necessary now, because if we, okay, in other words, the advice is not to ground into 3D earth anymore. Like, they say ground and put down, how I do that exercise, put down your roots and so on and so forth. Okay. We've been told that that's to be done still. It's good to do it. I mean, perfectly just what you should be doing, except not in 3D earth. That now we should be grounding in 5D earth. So I said, how are we going to do that? Well, you have got to do it etherically before you do it physically. Okay. So, and we are perfectly capable of doing this etherically because we can travel. And that's a fact. So, not only that, but grounding into New Earth, the energy is better. So, it's actually a lot more free and vital than 3D Earth is. So this new operating system, so to speak, is going to be a lot better. Okay, I might as well tell you, if you're new here and watching this for the first time, we talk a lot about the Matrix. We talk about simulation theory here. There are people with PhDs that talk about simulation theory that they're pretty convinced. I am too. It looks like we're probably 99% sure that we're in a simulation, that we are in a creation, which we're told that it's a creation, but it didn't just happen. It was created. So Oh, you're out of town in Oregon. Oh, you lucky. I love oh, kiss the giant trees for me. So, interesting. I love the giant trees. I would love to live in the giant trees. I would love to live among the giant trees. It really is dear to my heart. But I know the politics in Oregon kind of sucks right now. But yeah, I would love to be able to have a nice place in Oregon near the trees, even maybe in among them. That would be great. You feel so, the air is different. The air is different there. The vibration is very different. Well, that's it. Yeah. Just that you feel like a tiny little fairy standing next to these huge trees. And they're so old, they know all kinds of history. You can feel the energy emanating from them. It's a special place. It's sad that this is the last of our huge trees in this country. But in New Earth, there will be plenty of trees. So we'll have no problem with that. Um, and by the way, we're going to be seeing more and more cryptids. Yeah. I mean, things that we thought were extinct are going to show up, and people are going to keep reporting um, supposedly mythical animal sightings. Okay. So it's going to be fun in that regard. If we can kind of tune ourselves into that, that'll be fun to take our mind off of how dismal politics is going to be. Politics is going to be as dismal as I've got beads here. I'm trying to get out of my way. I've been working on my beads. Um, Politics is going to be dismal right now. They're going to be fighting over every stupid thing. And some very important things, but honestly, we can't let it drag us down because all of that's going to get resolved. So it's going to get resolved. I've got my cards right here. I'm going to do my weekly check to see how we're doing as far as how things are coming along collectively. Are things getting ironed out? Have things shifted? So what I'm going to do right now is do a reading, and it will be will be 4 cards and a central card. I'm going to put a central card down as to wrap it all up, to tie it all up. And it's going to be seasonal spread. And so we're going to see, how are we doing? What will the different seasons bring us? And then we'll also be checking on I will also be checking on April. seeing how April's going to be, because next time I see you after this, it'll be April. And I'm sure I will have some things. I'll even do another reading then too. So the first card is the moon. Okay. Yep. Right now. Intuition, illusion, dreams, vagueness, instability, deception, anxiety, fear, misconception, subconscious insecurity. Yep. Well, that's what we're experiencing. The path may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way, one step at a time. That's the key. So, yeah, right now, it's what we're experiencing. Okay. Oh dear. Coming in summer, we've got to rearrange this. I'm going to do, after our meditation, I'm going to do another read. Looks like there's been sabotage. Okay, because this card is moon. Okay. This card is the saboteur card. Defeat, surrender, change, walking away, self-sacrifice, self-sabotage, behavior, underhanded behavior, deception, lack of communication, aggression, bullying, intimidation. Yikes. That's summer. This is not good. Somehow we sank back to summer not being fun. We're going to have to change that. Unexpected financial windfall. Oh, good. This is better in the fall. Once again, in the autumn. Oh, and the key. Of course, I may be looking at this wrong. Maybe what's going on here. I'm going to ask for a clarifying card for that. Okay. Hey. So, in the autumn, unexpected financial windfall, lump sum, will deeds, trust funds, solid foundations, inheritance, privilege, inherited issues, and ancestry. Well, that's moved up some. Well, maybe then it looks like something else might be getting defeated, not us. It looks like this. Okay, I'm going to ask for clarity on that. We'll see. And then we get in the winter, Hermit. Hermit can represent, among other things, it says honor my spiritual self. The Hermit can represent, okay, soul searching, spiritual enlightenment, self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, solitude. But it can also represent the ascended masters or the star beings or otherworldly help. It can sometimes mean those who are wiser and farther along the path come to help. Okay, help from that. So that's interesting. That might mean meeting the star people might be a little closer than we thought than original. Let me look into this a little closer. Let me ask for clarity. What is these cards about? And the middle card, oh, I forgot. The middle card ties it up. Teamwork. Oh, well, this is interesting. Apprenticeship, learning, studying, growing, hard work, commitment, building on success, collaboration, teamwork, determination, goals, dedication, quality, attention to detail. And this is a card usually of business. It's a 3 of Pentacles. It's a card of business. So this is winter is where the major arcana is. This spring and winter are where the major arcana pop up. And in winter's the Hermit, and right now is the Moon. And the Moon is sort of a shifting, changeable sort of card. So it's a lot of illusions going on right now. And a lot of insecurity. Well, that's exactly what we've got. Yes. Also telling us we have to use our intuition. So anyway, the middle card being teamwork is kind of neat because that looks like things are on the upswing as far as business and money. And over here in the fall, we have a 10 of Pentacles, which is unexpected financial windfall, lump sum, will, deeds, trust funds, So there's money coming in the fall, culmination. So really, it's moving pretty fast. So I'm going to say probably this defeat is in the summer is when they're going to be defeated, not us. Okay? So it's not us getting defeated. Yay. Can you say yay? Okay, this is great. Well, let me ask for clarification just to make sure I'm on the right track here. And we get another major arcana. The High Priestess, mystery, intuition, inner knowing, self-trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability, divination, esoteric wisdom, knowledge, things yet to be revealed, and spirit guides. And her key is inner knowing is my best guide of all, which going with the moon like that, we're supposed to be honing and using our intuition. We're supposed to be looking through the deception with our intuition. So this is what I'm helping you work on right now. Okay. To go with the summer. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, mature, grounded female, businesswoman, high social status, butterfly, generous, loyal, prosperity, success, financially independent, wealth, luxury, and abundance. So actually, yes. Okay. Defeat of the agony of defeat for them, not us, because we have this Queen of Pentacles coming up in the summer. Because, yeah, last time I looked, summer wasn't going to suck. And what's going on here? No, it's not going to suck. Okay, good. We're actually, looks like things get better towards the summer. And then in the fall, we have unexpected windfall. Oh, and we have a fiery king, the King of Wands. Energetic experience, optimistic confidence, strong, friendly, funny, charming, way with words, fearless, free thinking, motivated, action oriented, proud, passionate, and honest. Yes, ruled by Aries. So Aries and the sun. So this is cool. And the word is vision. Well, I don't think I have to explain that one very much. We're going to be looking for the next what's going on in 24 by then. And I think we're going to have somebody, I think we know somebody who's all fiery and energetic and all of that, who's going to play a big part in the fall. So, mentioning no names. Let's see. And then in the winter, we have a balancing it. Yep. We are balancing things. We are trying to find our balance. Resourcefulness, ups and downs, adaptability, flexibility, juggling life, juggling money, balancing books, transferring money, profit and loss. Okay, So it's going to be a lot about money, but we're going to get help. We're going to have some wise help assisting us, maybe even ET help. The Emperor on top of, okay, to tie it all up, the Emperor. Okay, which is stability, structure, protection, authority, control, practicality, focus, discipline, logical, practical older man, stability, dependability, fatherhood, and father figure. This is good news. I am my own authority. I have the will and the power to create my own life's structure. Ah, this is good. This is very good. Yes, it's going to get a lot better. Okay, if we can get through this crappy part, it's going to get a lot better. Um, this is a very good reading. Very, 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 very good. Okay. I really, you know, I really want you to realize that no matter what it looks like, we are going to have a much better reality. There's a better thing coming. Okay. Absolutely, with these cards. Absolutely. There's better times coming. Hold on. Just hold on. Hey, Pam Smith. Hi. Yeah, just hold on. It's going to get better. There's going to be some shisty stuff, but it's going to get routed out. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know how much more of this we were going to be able to stand, right? It's just too much. Okay, so that's lovely. I am so glad to hear that. I am so glad. I think part of what's going to happen, a lot of things are, oh, something just fell out. Travel news, things happening fast. It's the Eight of Staves. Hastiness, speed, progress, movement, action, rushing, exciting times, travel, freedom, holiday, holiday romance is taking off, gaining momentum ahead, thinking on your feet, sudden action. There's going to be a lot of sudden action. Yeah. Going to be a lot of messages. Going to be, oh, this may be referring to during the time of the Mercury retrograde. I think it's trying to say there's going to be a lot of changes happening during that Mercury retrograde. And it's going to be better for us. So, hey, Linda. Well, this is great. I don't know about you, but I'm psyched. I'm pumped. I'm can't wait to see that. You know, I'm happy to see that. You know, I'll take another read after we get done with our meditation. So, yeah. Okay. Like I said, the advice is instead of grounding into 3D Earth, regular 3D Earth like we normally would, the idea is we start to do our grounding in the new Earth from an etheric standpoint. We do it into new Earth. That way, we already have an energetic connection with the place. Okay, so that's what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to take us on a trip to New Earth etherically, and we will ground there. We will put our roots down there. And then whatever happens with New Earth, we will be dragged right along with New Earth and not stuck here. Okay. That's how we do it. And that's what I'm told is a very good way to make sure if you're if you have any trepidations or nervousness about it at all. Um, Another thing is, once again, they're asking us to imagine and design and create what we want to see there, and with our imagination, what do you want to have happen there? What kind of a place do you want it to be? And I already know my place is going to be around giant trees, and there'll be a beach involved, maybe a mountain, a beach, giant trees. And does kind of sound like Oregon, though, doesn't it? But it might not be. It might be somewhere else. We'll be able to travel in different ways pretty soon. I don't know how soon, but we will start to see different ways to travel coming in that are going to be a lot faster and better and safer than planes. So keep on the lookout for that. They're probably going to be, as things get better, we're going to, and it's safer to do that, we're going to see some of the technology that's been held back start to come out. It's beginning to gradually. There's a few things that are coming out that it's gradually gonna, you know, work out. But yeah, it's one of those things where we have to just wait a little while longer. And I hope this is not. See, timing, everybody is having problems with timing. Absolutely everybody that ever tries to read, ever does any of this work. Anytime anybody gives you a year, a date, anything like that, it's probably not going to be that particular date. Okay. It's going to be maybe in that time frame, but not right on, because it's constantly shifting. And that shift is due to us and our um, shifting energies. Okay. Which is why this didn't happen years ago. We were still not ready. So, but we are beginning to ramp up for it now because a lot of there are more people waking up now than ever before. So that's going to be a big factor in all this. Um, we're not as asleep as we used to be as a world or a nation. And when we realize what's really going on, um, we will be making some changes, some vast changes. So it's going to take a lot of mop up, though. I ain't going to lie. I don't think everything is going to be settled in a year or two or three. I think it's going to take a while for all the new stuff to come in. Um, we may end up living out a normal human life span, but I really believe that we're going to see the big shift before this lifespan is over, before my lifespan here is over. So, that's not that long in the scheme of things. And it's certainly going to be worth waiting for. Okay, so let's see. What else is going on in the world that I need to bring up to you? Oh, yes. Well, as usual, as everybody is saying, if you can get your hands on a little bit of gold and silver, you might need that for a little while. If you can, one of the reasons I'm telling you to start learning how to ferment and can food is you might need that skill for a little while too, as things are getting shaken up. it won't be, I don't think it'll be for a long, long time. It'll just be for a while. There may be, I mean, I've already seen um, in my state here, in my area, how our supply chains are getting stalled or cut or delayed um, on certain essential products. That's probably going to continue for a while. Um, unfortunately, unfortunately, the train derailments, the spills, and all that stuff is like a last few desperate stabs. You know, it's not going to work though. There are ways to undo all of that. I'm told that there are ways to undo everything that's gone wrong. Yeah, Oregon sounds like a blast. So, oh, it's 4:20 for you, Pam Smith? Okay. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is yeah, we've been on a little while now. I was kind of hoping that Michelle would show up and Mary, but it looks like they may be coming in a little bit late. Let's start with our exercises, our to get to do our expansions and do our, oh, by the way, I'll show you my shirt. I'm wearing my Sasquatcher shirt here. It says, "Don't stop believing." I couldn't resist. It was like $5 or something. I saw it. I couldn't resist it. Oh, it's always 4:20 where you are. It's always 4:20 somewhere, isn't it? Yes, yes, it is. Let's see. Is a little cowboy visible, or is he hiding? Where are you, my little one? Oh, my little boy. See if your fans get to see you tonight, or are you sleeping your little head off? He's sleeping and purring, so he's half asleep purring. Ah, to you too. Purr the magic kitty cat dwelt by the ocean and frolicked in the quantum bed set covers. It's a stupid song. Never mind. It's a stupid song. He likes me to sing to him though. He's a sweet boy. Anyway, the DP upload. What's DP? For some reason. Yeah. We've got, whoops, sorry. Did not mean to be showing particularly that comment. I don't even know what it said originally. The upload. Oh, David Pallades, the missing 411 fellow. No, I haven't seen that one yet, Pam. Is something new going on in the world of missing peoples? Because I wouldn't be surprised. We're going to get an uptick of cryptids. We are absolutely star people, cryptids, probably everything. We're going to be having reports of every darn thing. Oh, about how David Paulides won't come on without being paid. Well, yeah, there are some big names that are like that. They want money. A lot of them are like that now, right? So, yeah, so that's not a surprise, really. So that day he said some remark about three their radio hosts. Who said a smart remark? Polides? Oh, David Polides. Polides or whatever he is. Whatever his name is. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But he brought us a lot of information. But that doesn't mean he's a great guy. That just means he brought us a lot of information. He made a lot of money off of it too, probably. So, but yeah. Okay. Well, nothing you can do about that. People are going to be that way, you know. And some extremely popular speakers are pricey, and they keep it that way. Yeah. Oh, three. Yeah. Okay. Third shift. Well, I understand third shift. Okay, because Jason works third shift. He works 12 hours too, which is why he's tired a lot. And I mean, that is hell on your, you know, internal clock. It really is hell on your internal clock. That's one of the reasons that you don't see me in some of the old late night haunts, is because after a certain hour, I need to pull it down, and I feel like I need to get some actual rest so that I can be around the next day. So I'll come in if I wake up and I'll say hi, but a lot of things I'll watch the next day. Oh, he was talking in circles, so he didn't have to say name. So, well, you know, let him have his world. Ah, that stuff's not going to matter too much after a while. Everybody's going to be taking a hit. But if you're already prepared for that, you know, if you've got the hatches battened down, you're going to be okay. So I don't let these guys get on my nerves. But that is too bad to hear that about him. Uh, I might look at it at some point. You know, I'll probably see it on the shorts or something, or I don't know. But I don't really follow it. I don't follow what's going on with them. So it's not one of the ones I look at. I look at higher spiritual stuff. You know, I look at how am I going to make this transition? I look at how am I going to help my people make this transition? I don't give a damn about what, I mean, it's nice to have the information. I don't give a damn about the politics. No. Um, so if he's acting like that, yes, he's a jerk. well, whatever is going on, I guess I don't need to hear it from that direction, maybe, right? Okay, dear. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Linda. Are you doing all the usual stuff? Are you taking your kefir and your apple cider vinegar is not helping? I'm sorry to hear that, Linda. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, we gotta send Linda some healing. I'm sorry, dear. Yeah, you gotta take care of that. Maybe that's why I keep talking about the gut biome, is because we really gotta guard our guts. I'm not kidding. It's essential for everything. If your gut's not happy, neither are you. If your gut is out of balance, you're out of balance. It just that's the way it is. That's why I keep saying eat your eat your fermented food. Find yourself some good organic or make yourself some good organic fermented food and eat your fermented food and keep your gut biome healthy because it's the only hope we have against some of this. It's our defense is what's going on in there. They literally, those bacteria are literally defending our system for us. Literally, they're a defense. So you need to keep your gut biome in top shape if you can, as good as you can. Not poison yourself and have as many good bacteria in there as you can to defend yourself from what's trying to be done to us, from what is being done. We are literally being attacked through our gut. So we really got to be on top of that. And I can't tell you how much it's important. Okay. You don't even want to go to the bank for money anymore. You know, yeah. Um, I know what you mean. I'm I used to be out all the time. Now I am home all the time. I mean, COVID really, like, I have made my home really comfy and I'm here most of the time. It's nice and comfy and, you know, I I like going out, but not too often anymore. I'm just not that heartbroken over not having to go out. I would like to go out and have a little fun now and then, but honestly, I like my home. Yeah. Hey, Michelle Cannon Free is in, so um, it's a good time to begin. Let's get our backs nice and straightened out so that we can start. I was waiting for you, Michelle. I was hoping you'd show up because I was thinking, oh, it's gonna suck if she shows up in the middle of it. Okay, so let me take a little drink of water here because I'm going to be doing a lot of talking. That's another thing. If you don't have it yet, get some way to purify water. You need pure water right now more than anything. You know, absolutely essential. pure water. Somehow get yourself pure water. Some way to make pure water, some way to purify water. I'm so not kidding. You need that. Okay, get your back straight. Get yourself in a comfortable position. If you're my cat, that means with your the way cats sleep, with their heels up over their head, all curled and they're comfortable. No, I don't recommend that if you're a human, though. I don't know. I say in a comfortable position. The cat looks at me like, this is a comfortable position. Uh, it's snowing, I guess. Yeah, last I heard it was snowing. I didn't go out. Yeah, you know what? You can get them now pretty good. Um, you can get pretty good ones. I have a really nice purifying pitcher that also alkalinizes the water, and the fishies love it. Whenever I change the fish tank and I test the water is beautiful, very nice. So, and the fishies just love it. And my little betas are bubbling like nobody's business, looking for a lady. So they're happy as can be. So, um, yeah, I'm going to try and get me a nice, what do they call it? Reverse osmosis is the best you can get, just about. And so get me a nice reverse osmosis, and that ought to work. That's about as pure as you can get water. Then I'll put it through my pitcher and alkalinize it, and it should be perfect water. Pristine. Okay, so. Okay, start to breathe, will you? Sit up straight. Sit up straight. No, like your mom telling you? No. Just sit up straight, relax though, or in a comfortable position. If you're lying down, that's okay too. You're probably going to fall asleep during this. If so, you're going to dream of interesting things. You're going to dream of New Earth, probably, because that's where we're going. Okay. And I will probably not have my eyes open for the most of this. I'll try and look every now and then to see if anybody else came in. But, okay. Let's push our chakras back. Okay, yeah, I had a few of them out and snap them on our spine. Yeah, I had a few of them out. Okay. Yeah, get them on the spine there, nice and the way they need to be. Okay, that's good. That feels better. Now, do an expansion where you expand yourself out, please. Where you expand yourself out beyond your body, beyond your state where you live in, beyond the earth. Ah, yeah, beyond the solar system, and as far beyond that as you want to go. You can expand yourself out, but make sure that you're not trying to crinkle yourself all in your little Abby body. Okay? So get out all the wrinkles and everything and let your Abby body be in your being instead of a being in a body. Okay? You're a being controlling a little heavy body. So, okay. So let's put our little Avi body to work. Take a nice deep breath and breathe so that your stomach comes out. Oh, it made me want to yawn. When you breathe out, breathe all the way out. Do it 3 times, okay? So just consciously breathe for a few minutes here. Make sure you're breathing nice and deep. Okay, let's do the ohms. Make sure you open your throat nice and wide when you do that. Let the air in and let the vibration out when you do that. Okay. So that should help relax you a little bit. And let's do our breathing. We're going to try this one. Okay. Again, hopefully not put anybody to sleep, but I'm going to do the 4 count in and the 6 count out. Please follow along. Since I won't be able to do that, I won't be able to actually do the breathing with you because I'll be counting for you. But here you go. In. Oh, geez, wait a minute. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last in 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure everything's blown out. All of the old air. Okay. You should be feeling pretty good now. You should be feeling pretty good. A lot better. Okay. Usually does when you get enough air in you. And it is said that part of the reason we breathe shallowly is that many of us spend our lives in that fight or flight, where we breathe shallowly and not really a peaceful breathing pattern. This is why breathing in a peaceful pattern can calm us down. Shallow breathing is a sign that you're stressed out. So slowing your breathing down can actually help you lose some of that stress. It's telling your mind, I don't need to be stressed out right now. There is no lion in the room that I have to run from. There is no dog man that I have to run from right now in my room. It isn't there. So you can calm down now. There's nothing there I have to run from. So everybody just calm down. And being in that stressed out state even affects your digestion. It's going to affect your gut biome, your all important gut biome. It's going to affect your attitude, your energy, everything. So it's absolutely necessary for you to very consciously take some time out and slow it down. Slow it down. Calm it down. Calm your breathing. Your breathing is the easiest way to get that to happen. Okay? Very easy. Doesn't take very long. Okay. Nate does it instinctually. That's great. Wim Hof, yeah. So, as you calm your breathing down, and you remind yourself that there's nothing I need to run from right now. I'm just fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. At this very moment, everything's fine. I have nothing to fear. And just feel that for a few moments, because that feeling is definitely going to help you on the next leg of the trip. Now I would like you to pile into the Woo ship, because we're getting ready for liftoff. But as we get ready for liftoff, you take your seats, which is whatever kind of seat you can imagine. The ship doesn't have to look any particular way. It can look different for each one of you. Just imagine that the Woo ship is there in front of you. And you come aboard, and there's a very comfortable chair waiting for you. Very comfortable place. It can even be an easy chair. It can be anything you want it to be. The Woo ship is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. And so it can be as nice and comfy as you want it to be. But relax into the Woo ship. Right. Hey, Pam, I am. Hey, baby. How you doing, sweetheart? Miss Oregon. You're back now, huh? Okay. Okay, you're just in time for takeoff. So everybody relax into whatever kind of a chair you've created for yourself on the Woo ship. And whatever beautiful colors you see and whatever beautiful surroundings you see here inside the Woo ship, that's completely up to you. But out front, you do see a picture of Earth. As we lift off, you see Earth. You see Earth as it is now. And from a distance, it's still very beautiful. Still has its shining seas, green forests, and beautiful topography. But you know it has a lot of issues. So what I want you to feel now is I want you to feel love. We're going to use a love drive, okay? The love drive is generated by feeling love. And it can be love, anything that makes you feel love. Think about that. Think about your children. Think about your little kitty cat or your dog, how much you love them. You know, whatever it is or whoever it is that you love, think of the way that they make you feel. Think of the way they make your heart feel. And feel that feeling. And it's important that you learn to call this feeling up whenever you need it. Call up the feeling of love. And it's kind of warm, isn't it? It's a warm feeling. That is also the Reiki energy heat. Because Reiki literally translates to God's love. So we're generating Reiki energy. We're generating love. God's love. It is a real energy. And you can feel the heat of it. So you could also call this a Reiki drive. Okay. Ah, okay. And because he's so close, I'm going to think of my little kitty cake. My little kitty cat boy and how cute he is now. I just love that. I can't think of anybody. Maybe you can think of chocolate. I don't know. Just a feeling in general of love. Okay. And you notice that the inside, the colors, all of the pretty colors, there is now a pink ray. It's magenta and green. It is the heart and the high heart rays. Those two colors swirling around the center of the ship. That's the Reiki drive. That's the love drive. Okay? It's made from heart energy, channeled through from the universe. It's not your energy. We're not asking you to use your energy. We're using it channeled through from the universe. Okay? So now I'm going to press a few buttons here. And we're gradually going to see the picture change on the view screen. It's going to change from old Earth into beautiful glowing. You'll notice that there's a glow coming around the planet. There's a beautiful glow. It's sort of silvery and misty and iridescent. The whole planet is being covered with this beautiful, misty, iridescent stuff. And you realize that everything is changing. The picture is still Earth, but she's glowing. She's glowing with life. The greens are so green. The blues are so blue. And as we come in closer, you'll notice beautiful colors in the sky, beautiful colors in the landscape, beautiful colors everywhere. And you get the feeling that there's plenty of life. Many animals, many trees. Yes, oh yes, this is a beautiful place. Everything there is welcoming. And as we land, we land in a nice clearing, a beautiful spot with many trees, really tall, beautiful trees of all kinds. And you feel so small next to these big trees. As we file out, as we leave this wuxia and stand out in the woods and set our feet on the beautiful earth, we notice that the earth that we're on, that it's a mossy, soft ground. It's beautiful. You can smell the smell in the air. The air is so fresh and has so much oxygen in it, it almost makes you high. Oh, and the oxygen is just so beautiful. It just makes you feel so good. Oh, there's so much oxygen in the air, and it smells green. It smells fresh. Oh, this is beautiful. And you know that you've landed in a very beautiful and special place. And the trees are sending you love. And all the little creatures there too. And there are little creatures in the branches. There are little things like squirrels and bunnies and birds and everything all around. And they're not afraid because they know we're not here to mean them any harm. We're just here to put our roots down in new earth. And the trees know why we are here. And they stand ready to help us. Ah, yes. Okay. Now enjoy that for a few minutes. Just enjoy the feeling. There are no predators here. Nowhere near. There are no predators. There is nothing dangerous here at all. Everything is friendly. You see some little fairy beings flitting around, perhaps in the distance. Maybe you see some butterflies, maybe some hummingbirds, maybe some bees pollinating the flowers. And there are flowers in this clearing. There are some beautiful flowers here. And the smell is wonderful. Smell is wonderful. And so this nice, soft grass and moss is so nice to sit on. Let's all just have a seat. Don't worry, you'll be able to get back up again. In this body, you'll be fine. We're all just going to have a seat right here on the forest floor. Find a nice soft spot. We're going to sit right on it. We're feeling all of this love energy coming to us as we start our meditation and we start by sending out thanks for accepting us and making a beautiful space for us here to land in to do our meditation. We thank all of the beings here, all of our relations, all of our family that is here for being here, welcoming us. Now we start thinking of how we are like the trees and how we are one with the trees, how we have a symbiosis with the trees. We breathe out, they breathe in. They breathe out, we breathe in. They breathe out oxygen, we breathe it in. We breathe out carbon dioxide, they breathe it in. And back and forth it goes. Everything that we make, the plants love. And everything the plants make is good for us too. Now, make sure your spine is aligned straight. And in this beautiful place of New Earth, and this is truly New Earth, now I want you to send your roots down. Send your taproot down into this beautiful, fresh, clean, pristine earth. Down and down and down. Down. Feel the beating heart of the planet. Feel her heartbeat. She's sending love up to meet you. As we send our roots down, we send this love down to her. She stands ready to send it back up to us. So we send our roots down and down and down. We break out into a beautiful, spacious place full of love. And it's so fresh and so clean, and we suck it up. Just like water, like living water. We suck this beautiful energy up through our roots. And she is very happy that you're doing that. sucking this energy up like water through your roots and sending it up, 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 up through your trunk, up into your branches. You reach your branches way up towards a gentle sun, beautiful and gentle sun, beautiful sunlight. Through that sun into the central sun. Central sun stands ready to send back love, energy from the suns. As you touch it and it comes back down through the system. It just warms you, relaxes you. You can feel the love as you bring it down and send it down into the earth. That they are now in unison. You are now conduit between the two, positive and the negative, the male and female energies in you, flowing through you, male and the female love energies. And now let it start to collect inside you. Let it start to collect some inside you and expand. Expand all the way through your whole body. It relaxes everything. It relaxes everything, every tight muscle. You feel every tight muscle relax. You feel every care drop off of you. Just drops off. It's not even there. It doesn't even exist anymore. Nothing worrisome or that any care of any kind exists. Not right here, not right now. And as it fills up your body and fills every part of your body, then let it fill, let it go, move out from your body. Move out from your body in an aura, in through your aura, all 9 layers. Let it move out and expand it, expand it, expand it. Remember, you're a very big being using a little avatar body. So let that expand as far as it wants to. Feel that you are part of this place and it's part of you. It exists within you and you exist within it. It's always here to welcome you. And with your roots here, you will never be left behind. You're going with the ascended earth where she's going. The other place will gradually fall away. The other place will just gradually disintegrate from your awareness. As time goes on, you'll be more here and less there. As time goes on, you'll feel more a part of this place and less a part of that place. This is your home. This is your And now from here, if you want to go elsewhere, you'll be able to go anywhere you want. That will be possible. There won't be any more restrictions on travel. But for now, let's just take in the fact that we're here and we're home. We're in a safe place. And how different it is. How different it is. How wonderful it is. And how beautiful it is. And how much love you feel coming in from everywhere. This is a good place to rest. This is a good place to heal all your wounds, any wounds that you have from the old earth. They will heal here. Anything your spirit has suffered, it will heal here. Everything will heal here. Emotional wounds, physical wounds, every kind. They heal here. It's a very nurturing place. You'll have more energy than you ever had. You'll have more fun than you ever had. You'll have more love than you've ever felt. Because that's the way this place is. All right. I'm going to give you a few minutes to enjoy this place. Just enjoy it and notice whatever you notice here. You really, really settle yourself in it. Feel really grounded and rooted in it. Feel really welcomed by it. And maybe a friend shows up. Maybe a friend in any shape or form. Maybe a guide shows up. You may ask them anything you need to know. Okay? Now that you have your roots here, you can come back here. You can come back here when you need to, when you want to, whenever you get a little spare time. You can come right back here because your roots are here now. And every time you plant your roots here, you become more of this place and less of the other place. And I think I know which one you prefer. So, but for now, we still have some time left in the old place. Not much, but a little. We still have some things we want to do. want to accomplish. So we're going to have to pull ourselves away, but not without first saying thank you to whoever may have shown up to give us advice and to show us some love. So thank them and tell them you'll see them soon. And I see somebody smiling at me and saying, we know, we'll see you soon. We'll visit every chance we get. Okay. Oh, it's time to get ourselves back up and into the woo ship. But we feel so much better now because we know where we're going. We don't have to guess. We don't have to worry about it. We know that we're not really a part of that old place anymore. We're really a part of this place. But we have things that we're going to wrap up in the old place. Just like when you move house, you have to get your things in order, straighten things up, do what you have to do. So we get back into the woo ship, take up our comfy space, and say, okay, see you soon. And pretty soon we lift off again. And many colors swirl in the middle of the ship. And we find ourselves looking once again at old Earth, at 3D Earth. And we say, there we go. Well, it's only a temporary place now. Somehow that makes it a lot more livable. We know we won't really be here that much longer. And we know how beautiful and shiny and new it's going to look when things switch over. And we know how happy we're going to be. It's going to be great. So, as we settle down, back down on 3D Earth, and we decide to come on out and take our places and go back to our homes where we were or wherever it was we were when we started this trip, we still feel a connection with New Earth and know that we have friends and relatives waiting there for us. They're not that far away. We can still touch in with them from time to time. And more, we'll feel ourselves being pulled to that place. More and more, when we walk outside, we will see that the sky will be a beautiful shade of blue. The clouds will be fluffy. There will be less and less streaks in the sky until there are none. One day the skies will be clear and beautiful. Maybe even today. Maybe even right now. And if there are any streaks in the sky, we will just call our friends the sylphs and say, hey, we need some help clearing these. Because we're powerful and we have a lot of friends who are here to help us. And we don't have to put up with any of that. No. All right. Now I need you to come back into your body, get your awareness back in your body, your 3D body, so you can conduct your 3D business, your 3D lives. If you've fallen asleep, that's okay too. I hope you have wonderful dreams, beautiful dreams. And if you are still here awake, welcome back. Welcome back. If you're still in chat, send up a chat so that I know that you're still here. Okay? Oh, that felt good. Okay, before you do anything else, before you get up and do anything, please make sure that you're grounded. Make sure that you're really all there. I shouldn't say grounded. Make sure you're really aware of your body here in this place. Your 3D Abby. Just make sure you're in there, aware of it. Not all of you, of course. Make sure that you've got your awareness where it needs to be so that you can conduct your 3D life. But now I know that this is going to seem strange, but anytime you want to feel that place that we just were, New Earth, just imagine your roots being there and feel into it. We will go back again and we'll have some adventures. We'll have some adventures on New Earth, maybe. Maybe next time we go. Okay. So, who's left in chat that is still in a body, is still awake? Because I know I have a tendency to be so relaxing that people just fall asleep. Okay. Okay, so we're nearly on to 2 hours here. I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to read a few things, I think. Or maybe, no, I don't see my little booklet here, so I guess I will just remember what I was going to say. I think I have it down. But let me see. What did I do? Where did I put my little book that I take notes with? I don't see it right now. Okay. Let me think. I bask in the glory of my own original self. I bask in the glory of my own original self, my true self. I reside in the power of my true self. I rely on the power of my true self. I'm so glad that everything that I need or desire just comes to me easily. I'm so glad that I don't need to put forth the kind of effort I used to have to put forth to get the things I desire and need. I am so glad that I'm taken care of in every way. I'm so glad I have so many people to love me. I'm so glad that my subconscious is handling every issue in my life. The infinite power of my subconscious is handling every issue in my life. I'm so glad that I'm so loved. I'm so glad that the infinite power of my subconsciousness is revealing to me my place in this life here and now. I'm so glad that my infinite subconscious is working for me, working to please me, is working to bring me things that I want to experience. I'm so glad that I stayed here on this plane to see this wonderful change that's going to take place. It's taking place even now. I'm so glad I could be at the forefront of it all and see it all happen because it's a very big historical event. I want to be here for it. I want to feel that change when it comes. Yes, we will see many strange things, but we know it's not always going to be that way. And we'll laugh at them and we'll look at them like an observer because that's all we are now. We're just observing what's going on here. It doesn't really have much of a hold on us at all anymore. Hardly anything. More tenuous all the time. Our place is already there. It's already here. All right. Friends in high places. That's right. Okay. Anybody still in chat? Still awake? Still in chat? Looks like Michelle is still awake. Maybe James Ortiz is still awake. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with this. May the infinite power of your subconscious heal everything that needs to be healed. But I want you to realize that sometimes the reason you're sick is because you need to take some time out to take care of yourself. Because when you're asleep, you're actually doing things. You're busy. So for a lot of you, when you're sleeping, you're either healing yourself, you're repairing yourself, or you're doing some other thing in the universe that you don't remember most of the time. But you're very busy. Most of you, if you're here doing this, you're probably very busy in the universe doing things. So taking time out to rest and sleep and take care of yourself is vital. So don't neglect yourself. Okay. I love you. I love you. Remember, you are divine. You are God, and so am I. So do we all. So God loves you. The universe has your back. No matter what happens, you're infinite, and your spirit can never die. Your soul can never die. Just bear that in mind. You will always be around in some form or other, and you will have a choice about it. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Michelle. Okay. And I almost hate to leave because I feel so good here. I kind of hate to leave. I hate to leave you. I'm not really leaving you though. I'm just drawing my attention somewhere else to do a few other things for a while. We're all together, really. We're really together. Thank you so much for coming here and being with us and being part of this. You really are the trailblazers in the world. You really are so fortunate to have this information and know without a doubt that everything's going to be okay for you. You're going to be taken care of every step of the way. I keep getting reassured that we are going to be taken care of every step of the way. Tell people you love them. The truth is where you find it. I hope you're finding some on this show. I will do my best to keep bringing it to you. And I should be here pretty much the whole way. I am going to see it through. I am always told when I'm about to die, and I have a choice. So I have had no death dreams, so I take it that I am going to be around a while. So, tech willing, if I can get my tech to cooperate and everything else to go, all the other stuff to cooperate, I will see you again on Sunday, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be fine. Um, Usually I come in here at 10:10 Eastern. Yeah, sometimes things go a little awry, but usually I'm going to be here in the evening. And okay. Thank you so much for being here though, really. It's it's an honor to know you all because you all chose to be here at this time. And that means you're very brave, much braver than you know. I mean, let's face it, Earth is not an easy school. And helping these people is not easy. It's not, but you're doing it. And getting through the lessons here is not easy, but you're doing it. Just keep going. You'll be fine. Get in touch with me if you need. I am at oceandiana@gmail.com. If you need my number, any one of the core group may have my phone number to call. I don't mind, but send me an email first because I don't make it public. It's not for everybody, after all. I have enough uh, people who try to spam me, so I don't need any more. Well, thank you. You were amazing too. I hope it helped. I hope this helped you. Remember, when in doubt, relax and take some breaths. You don't know what else to do about something, relax and take a few breaths. Calm down your autonomic nervous system because there is no lion in the room. It really isn't there. Okay, although there's a lot of things that are going to try to convince you that there's some kind of danger lurking, waiting to get you. Don't believe that. That isn't what's going on. You're okay. Everything's fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to work out. Just take whatever steps you need to work it out, and it's going to be fine. Okay? Love you very much. I'll see you Sunday or see you around in other chats. Okay, bye bye.